Sam, thanks for joining us. First of all, I said that I felt like LA had a football team again once I saw that many people in the Coliseum for a preseason game. When did it first hit you? You've been here for years. You've been trying to get them back in LA. When did it first hit you that LA once again had the NFL?
Mike, it's still hitting me. It felt like when I saw the ball in the air, and I did feel that when those people came in there, and even the week before when they had, 25,000 come out to watch a practice at the Coliseum. But it's still hitting me in waves, like waves of realization. I think, it'll hit me this weekend against Kansas City. It'll hit me again in September when they have their home opener against Seattle, where they've opened up 10,000 more seats. So they'll again be around 91,000. So it's very surreal. It's changed my life in the sort of the way I go about my business of covering the NFL, and it's very cool. It's going to be an exciting year to come.
Jeff Fisher has mentioned the talent on his team, saying that it's too much talent on this team to go 7-9 again. What do you think is the expectation for this team this year, having the transition, coming from another city and trying to get acclimated with their new surroundings?
Well, it's the youngest team in the league. They're playing in a stadium they never played in. They're playing in a city they've never played in, certainly haven't played in for 22 years. And I look around the division. I'm up in Seattle right now in the airport. This is the background noise at the airport. I was out at the Seahawks. Pete Carroll feels like he's got his best team up there. And you look at Arizona really on the rise. And with a rookie quarterback, I just don't know if you can say that 7-9 would be a disappointment this year, even though clearly they haven't had a winning season since, 2003.
Yeah.
So it would be a disappointment in that sense. But, I think anywhere 6-10 and north is actually pretty good if you got a rookie quarterback in this division.
Talking Rams with Sam Farmer of the Los Angeles Times. Let's talk about Jared Goff. I believe that the Rams gave up way too much for a rookie quarterback. I know he was really good at Cal. I thought the Eagles gave up too much for Wentz as well, just not knowing what kind of quarterback you're going to get. I understand you need a quarterback in this league to win, but how soon do we see Jared Goff on the field, in your opinion, in the regular season?
I think we're going to see him on the field very early, if not the week one starter, even though he had a rough outing this last time, even though he's got a long way to go. But a lot of that I would tie to, are we going to see an extension for Jeff Fisher before the season starts? If there's an extension, I think the likelihood is greater that Jared starts that he starts the opener. If he doesn't get the extension, he's got to win now, and you got to go with Case Keenum if that's the case. But if you don't go with Jared, you're going to have to give all or almost all of the practice snaps to Case Keenum, which is going to really slow the progress of Jared. And if you look at the last 5 quarterbacks taken number 1 overall, every one of them started their rookie opener.
All right, big.
So, ever since 2008, when you had Matt Ryan and Joe Flacco come into the league and start all 16 games and lead their teams to the playoffs, it's changed the paradigm as far as what you can expect from a rookie quarterback. And if you're going to make a historic move up from number 15, biggest jump up in NFL history, I think you got to start him.
Yeah, a lot of expectations, a lot of pressure on him, a lot of pressure on Jeff Fisher. Just mentioned that there's reports out there that he's up for an extension. Look, I like Jeff. I actually knew Jeff when I covered the Tennessee Titans when I was down in Nashville. Really nice guy, great with the media, just a great guy to get along with off the field. But I got to be honest, man, I think it's 21 seasons. He's only had 5 winning seasons. The rest has been mediocre, 8-8 or losing seasons. How is it, can you make an argument that he deserves an extension with this football team?
Well, the only argument that needs to be made is inside that building. And, I completely get it. I mean, he's only one of 3 NFL coaches who have been around for a 5th season after 4 consecutive losing seasons with the team. And the other 2, Lou Saban and David Schuler, were fired in their 5th season. So he'd make NFL history. But really the argument is, with Stan Kroenke and Kevin Demoff and what they want to do, and they've indicated they want to keep him. So, a lot of people might argue against an extension, but it really comes down to their decision if they're going to make it. And I believe that they will extend him, and I think it's going to happen before the season starts.
If they go 7-9, do you realize if he loses 9 games this year, he'll be, I think, tied for the losingest coach of all time in NFL history?
Wow. Well,
I mean, that says a lot right there. Let's talk about some of the good things, though. Todd Gurley, an amazing rookie season, missed part of the season due to injury, but still came out strong. Expectations, I know Jeff Fisher loves to run that football. Of course, going to have a rookie quarterback if Jared Goff is the guy. What do you think the expectation should be for Todd Gurley this year?
I think he should have an excellent year. I mean, he was phenomenal when you're thinking that was an abbreviated season for him, and coming in to his second year, offensive rookie of the year. It's going to be on his shoulders. I look at him as Kobe passing the torch as the premier Los Angeles star. Take some of the pressure off Jared Goff. But as you know, the league, you need a running back, the star quarterback. So there'll be a lot on his shoulders. He changes what defenses can do and how they play, and that'll help Jared Goff. But I look across the ball to Aaron Donald, and what a phenomenal talent he is. I was talking to the Seahawks about that yesterday. Possibly, J.J. Watt's out there, but certainly a strong candidate for Defensive Player of the Year, and just a phenomenal, quick talent in Aaron Donald. So their defensive front, really tough. They got a fantastic running back, maybe the best guy in the league right now. Mm-hmm. And they have some components to be an exciting team, but I don't know if they're going to put it all together this year or not.
Yeah, they're going to rely heavily on that defense and that running game. Before I let you go, I like great human interest stories. I like redemption stories, and you just wrote a good piece on Ram safety Maurice Alexander. Tell us a little bit about that real quickly.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, Maurice Alexander could be a starting safety this year. Was a janitor at the Edward Jones Dome for a year, so he was picked up trash after games, and he got suspended for a year from his college football team for getting in a fight. Amazing guy. Seems to have learned every lesson from that, and I just love those stories of guys who had this incredible journey, odyssey to get to the NFL, and he'll be exciting to watch.
All right, Sam, good stuff as always, man. Looking forward to the Rams season and everything that you write for the LA Times, my man.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Mike.
All right, Sam Farmer of the LA Times joined us here.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.